Hello guys, my name is JC, otherwise known as the AvientGamer, and today I'd like to welcome you guys to my survival world, which I'll be touring today for you guys so I can show you all around all the stuff that I've done and where we'll be starting for you guys. So when you guys join in, or you guys start, when I start recording videos on here, you guys won't be completely lost. So I'd like to welcome you guys. I've actually tried recording these videos. Whew. I've had a lot of issues with that. My recording software don't want to cooperate. But I'd like to welcome you guys to the very first episode of this. I'm just going to be showing around some of my stuff. This is right here is I did a YouTube video about this, so you guys should go check that out. It's basically an automatic armor switcher that just switches through your sets of armor. It's like 3, I believe. And then back here, I'm just going to get right into it. I have a portal. We'll go through that later. I have a automatic fishery that does fishes. Does that, and that's a little bit of redstone behind it, and industrial furnace. Those hoppers are for the fisher. This was supposed to be a subway, but never got finished. We're going to go through the whole underground first, and then we're going to move into the above ground, because there's a lot nicer stuff above ground. I'm going to continue on. We just have a whole bunch of stuff. I got diamonds in here. I have a lot of mending books, because I have a villager. I have a villager that does all the stuff, and as you can see, I have plenty of mending books and stuff. I got some sponges and all that. I have some armor and some elytra. Anyway, so that's all the stuff back there. Continue on. There's some. I basically have everything. I have a little list right here of stuff I want to do. I have an automatic wheat farm done though, so I should probably just get rid of that. So I really don't need that anymore. Okay, so continue on. I have a little enchantment room over here, so now we're going to enchant. I got some cakes over here, and then over here I got like some chests of all my books that I have, and I have my dogs and my cats over here. Yep. All my dogs and my cats. I just have some random blocks, and I have like my little places where I have all my dogs. And this is just stuff to feed the dogs. And then over here I got my armor hall, kind of. It's where I didn't actually know about the armor switcher yet, because I hadn't done that yet, so that's why some armor is over there, and then all the armor is in ice over here. And I just have some dragon heads back there. The pistons don't do anything, and yeah, there's nothing too much, just books and armor stones. Nothing too spectacular. Over here I got my Anvil Room, just got some anvils in there. I got a block museum, it's got all the blocks, new blocks that was added recently. And then down here I have an elevator. It kind of went down without me, I pushed it. Hey, it's supposed to push you up, push you down. And then it's just some slime blocks at the bottom with some beacons. There's nothing too fancy here. I'm still working on the underground part. So that's going to wrap up the underground part of the world. Now, I wish that I could say that the underground is most of it, but it's not even 1%. So I'm sorry if you guys were expecting something. There's a zombie piggy. Hi, zombie piggy. You want to join us today? Okay, that's nice. This is where I stayed my first night, if y'all are curious. And then I did an episode of it where I actually started working on this house over here. And I think is it nighttime? Is it nighttime? I can't see. It's turning nighttime. Okay. But this is where I made my first house, kind of, in this world, and this was very. There was a lot of chests over here, and I tried to make a big chest room and stuff. But I made many different levels to this house, and it just goes up. It's my bedroom, and this room I never had a purpose for. And then this was the enchantment room. It's got this secret chest that has absolutely nothing back here. And as you can see. It has freaking stone pickaxes from when I first started this world. Oh gosh, someone's banging down the door. What the heck? That's very discouraging. So we're gonna go to sleep. It's gonna tell me there's mob. No, it's not gonna tell me there's not any mobsters near. But I think I see an enderman over there. Is that an enderman through the window? Yes, it is an enderman through the window, which is making me kind of nervous because there's like a bunch of mobs all of a sudden. I don't know what you're trying to do, man. You're just trying to get in there. Anyway, you can. This is the enchantment room, and that zombie's about to. I'm gonna have to go outside and shoot it. But basically, the first little bit of my room or whatever, and it might be the one that's. It might be through here, so we're gonna go over here. Actually, we're gonna go outside first. There's probably going to be some creeper or something waiting for me, so we're all good. Anyway, So out here, this is the little bit part. I want to bring it to the center so I can check for creepers or anything. I don't know why I put my render distance so far down. Anyway, continuing on, wait for that to load up. This is the first house. As you can see, it's a decent house, I guess. I didn't really put too much work into it. I mean, I did spend a lot of time on it though, because I was just waiting for it to finish. It's gotten blown up plenty of times, and yep, it's got blown up plenty of times and stuff. But yeah, then over here we got. After that house got built, we went over here and I built this little barn area. It's got a horse in there, and they used to have sheep. That's why there's grass over there. And then we came diagonal over here, and this was originally my brother's house, but he doesn't play on here anymore. And this is someone else's house that took that. And then I think it was and then it was the clock tower, which never even got finished. And then it was this house. This house actually burned down in a lightning storm. We were AFK fishing or whatever, and someone did it without someone else being online to tell if there was a lightning storm or not. So what happened was we ended up with a completely burnt down building and had to rebuild it. And then over here we just have some public stuff and some signboards. And then we have, like, up here was the next thing that I built, and it was like a little public area where everybody could sell stuff, and people paid me to make houses for them and stuff. And then yeah, there's nothing too bad in there. There's the whole that's going to go to wherever I let my subscribers build. It was originally, that's what I intended for it to do. It was how many months ago. And then after I did all this stuff, I think it was that building. Then so this building, which is it's probably this building. We're gonna go over this building. This is Plays MC's house, and then this is Captain Canad's cave. He came on the world or whatever, and just played around, I guess. And then that's the only thing he did. All his items are still in there too, which is kind of surprising. And I made this overlooking little place for Plays MC, and that's it. And then over across from that, I had this over here, which was just like a little place where everybody could go to free build, and it was just some tracks and stuff. And then after that, I think it was all the way over here. We built the iron farm because I'm trying to get the things in order. Then we built the iron farm. And there's villagers and stuff in here. And then you can walk in here and grab some iron river. I haven't been here, so I haven't loaded it up yet. Apologize for clicking. Good boy, I'm sorry, that's coming around. Anyway, and then after that got built, I think it was a villager out here. I was like, what? So after that got built, we started building this. This I just finished last week. I started it at the beginning of the world, but I finished it last week because it never got finished. It's supposed to be a church. And then I made Intense Geek's house over here. And actually, no, I think I made the tree houses over here first. And then Intense Geek's house, and then this house. And when I say house, I mean they're just houses. There's nothing really in them. He actually built some stuff in there, and the tree houses have a little bit of stuff in here. And this is part of that area where everybody can sell their stuff and things like that. So this is my second house that I made. This was supposed to be my second house, but it was built so far away that I couldn't really do anything with it. So I'm probably just going to call it the mayor, or whoever's the mayor or president is going to live here. It's a presidential manor. Yeah, and this is the place where I found out that there was such thing as path blocks. That's why there's just a random path block right here. And that wraps up this side of the world, I guess. And then we're going to run up here and hear the zombies. So there's a zombie farm down there, and I'm not going to go down there because it's not really fixed up. And then Spectralcraft, who doesn't play on here as well. As I said, a lot of the stuff some people joined to play on, and then they just disappeared or whatever. This guy, Spectralcraft, he took a bunch of my wool, which was always frustrating because I'm always trying to get wool, and he used to dime all my sheep and stuff. He came over here and built this, which still stands, which is kind of amazing because it's wood and wool. You'd think some lightning storm would hit it or something, but no. He never put anything inside of them. They're just empty, hollow things, but they're really cool, and I might actually use them someday. I actually might get like an enchantment room and do that or whatever. But that wraps up that bit. So I made a little farm too. I think that's what Thanx did actually. He went back there and made a little farm for himself. And there's the church again, if you guys didn't see that first time. And then I think after that, I went over here and started building this, which was the big building over here, which we call it's like the industrial complex area. And there's an automatic cobblestone farm in there. But this was built after that, and there's just Lucas's Orient's house. He played on here one time and then just doesn't play on here really anymore. I'm waiting to go sleep. No, I keep thinking it keeps getting darker or whatever, and I'm like, what's going on? This is probably the main reason why I'm lagging pretty bad right now, so apologies. But I can come in here or whatever. And up here, I have a automatic cobblestone farm, and then I have over here the industrial furnaces. And then, if you all are wondering what's behind this is I had a friend named Redstone, who was very interesting character, and he built me this lovely little automatic potion brewer, and this lovely little chicken getter thingy. Yes, that's the word, guys, chicken getter. This is the slime farm. I'm not going to go down there because I can only do so much this episode. But it's basically a slime farm. It's nothing too complicated. Then I built this, which is the spawn area. So whenever you spawn in the world, you can come down here, whatever, and there's a bunch of stuff in there. It's the map of the world. It's a full map, and yep, I try to update it frequently. And then this was, I think it's what's his name, Reaper Lestat. He came over here and built that little house. It's got to get torn down, just because it doesn't go with the flow of the world, I guess. But I mean, hey, I haven't had time to do it, and I don't know how to do it, so it's all good. And then like, a little while ago, I started making modern houses because you can only build so much of that style before you get a little bored. So I came over here and started building modern houses. I'll actually hop down because I've always done videos of me, doing stuff, I guess. But anyway, sorry, I'm just checking to make sure things are recording because I'm afraid that this is going to get like halfway through or whatever. So here is the some blocks in the ground. This is the garage and a little place where you can eat or store stuff in. I don't know why I said eat. Little place, sleeping area. And then you can come up here, and I think it's just a dark room. Yep, and then I think it goes to the roof or something. And then, I don't think I didn't put anything on it. That is that house, and then this house I actually furnished. So I actually put stuff in. I don't have my bow out. Actually have my axe out in case something else to scare me. And it's just like a little room. I never even finished it. There's still missing glass panes and stuff. That, and there's a little place we can get on the roof or whatever. And I just had a random piggy back here. And this was the first modern house that I made right here. It just had some stone. It wasn't too resource expensive either. I just did some little stripes with it too. I mean, it's a little cozy and a little tiny place, but I mean, hey, there was beds in here and stuff. It was cool. And of course, I never got done with the road either. And we had the snowman for the snow, but hey, it was cool. And there's some houses off in the distance put in places, so if you guys see some houses, some people built some stuff, but I'll give credit to if someone built something that's relatively near town, against my thing. But I mean, hey, when a lot of these buildings, some of these people that have really old buildings, they were originally near the town, or very far away from the town, and then all of a sudden the town just went over there, and it got really big. And this goes to the, that right there went to the spawn area or whatever. But after we built the spawn area, we started going down the next strip of road, I guess. I almost said stripe. Next strip of road, we had this lovely bar tower. And I'm going to wrap up the video here, guys, and we're going to make sure you guys tune into part 2, which should be right after this, so make sure you guys go head into part 2, because as you can see, it's turning nighttime. So, make sure you guys head over to part 2 to see the rest of this video, and I'd like to thank you all for watching. Bye!